Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome back to Why Mega Evolve. Now, earlier this week we talked about Mega Plusle and Mega Mining, and today we're going to be talking about Mega Bisharp. But before we get started, let me just give you guys a brief explanation what this series is about. Now, every week I will be picking 3 Pokemon that either need a Mega Evolution, deserve a Mega Evolution, or I want a Mega Evolution for. Now, this is based off my opinion alone, and no one else's. Now, if you guys do not like my opinion, then please post your own opinions in the comment section down below about what would you keep, what would you change, and etc. And at the end of every video, I will be telling you guys which Pokemon we're going to be talking about the following day. So with that said, here is Mega Bisharp. Now, you cannot lie and say that Bisharp does not look like a Power Ranger because its design looks so much like a Power Ranger, and even its shiny form looks like the Blue Ranger. Now, I wanted to base Mega Bisharp's design off of a Power Ranger, obviously. Now, I am not a big Power Ranger fan, and so the only Power Ranger series I saw was Power Ranger Samurai, and a lot of people are giving that series a hate. I don't know why, but I actually wanted to base Bisharp's Mega Evolution design off of the Shogun mode in Power Ranger Samurai. Now, that's the design I would like to go with, but I decided to go with a slimmer look for Bisharp because that's more of a Power Ranger look. So that's what I did. So that's the design I'm actually using. Now, as you can tell from Bisharp's stats, I increased everything and decreased its special attack by 20 because I wanted an extra 20 points to distribute into its other stats. So let's just get right into it. Now, for its physical attack, I increased it from base 125 to base 145. Now, I've always seen Bisharp being some overpowered Pokemon with a sky-high physical attack at base 160, but at base 125, it's actually pretty well, or not pretty well, but pretty good, because the usual set I see for Bisharp, or should I say from my set, is that I always see someone using Swords Dance, Sucker Punch, Knockoff, and Iron Head. Now, with one Swords Dance up, you're pretty much set to sweep with just Sucker Punch and or Knockoff, so you're pretty much good to go, I would say, for a Bisharp. But with a Mega Evolution with one Swords Dance up and also with Sucker Punch, you're going to be doing so massive amount of damage to the point where Sucker Punch is going to be one-shotting a lot of your opponent's Pokemon, or Knockoff, depending on which one you go for first. So that's the reason why I wanted to give it at base 145 physical attack, because with one Swords Dance up, you're pretty much set to sweep right there and then. Now, for its physical defense, I increased it from base 100 to base 125. Now, I wanted to give it a good chunk of points into its physical defense as well, because Bisharp doesn't take physical hits all that well. Usually people run either I believe Lumberry, Life Orb, and or Focus Sash. So I run the Focus Sash set because I think it's very, very good for it, because then you can you already automatically set up a Swords Dance and then pretty much Sucker Punch your opponent's whole team. So that's what I like to do with the Focus Sash set. But like I was saying, that it needs more of a bulk into its physical defense, because everyone just pretty much earthquakes the fuck out of Bisharp. So at base 125, you pretty much are going to be able to take at least an Earthquake somewhat well from, I would say, I don't know, an Aggron for an example. So base 125 pretty well. Now, I've already said why I decreased its special attack, so I'm not going into that. Now, for its special defense and speed, I increased them both because they're at base 70. Now, I couldn't split, I believe it was an odd number. I divided it by 2 and put the rest into those 2 stats, but I decided to give one less point into its special defense rather than its speed, because I believe that as a Power Ranger you have to be very fast or something, because I'm trying to base Mega Bisharp's design and somewhat of its stats off of a Power Ranger, and I always see Power Rangers going very, very fast, so I want that extra point into its speed. And also with a base 111 special defense, you can pretty much take at least one Flamethrower if you're lucky. So that's all I really got to say for its stats. Now, for a regular Bisharp, its base stat is at 490, and with the Mega Evolution, its new base stat is at 590, which is pretty outstanding if I do say so myself. It's just 10 points shy from being at base 600 or base 500, depending on which one you're talking about. but nonetheless, Bisharp is like so amazing with in battle, I should say. Now for its ability, I decided to leave it as Defiant because Defiant is so good on Bisharp, because usually your opponent comes out with like an intimidating Pokemon and that increases your physical attack rather than lower your special or your physical attack. So like if your opponent sends out a Salamence with Intimidate, you already have a +1 in attack with Bisharp if you decide to lead out with your Bisharp as well. So that's why I really love Defiant, and I believe if you get hit by a dark type as well, you also get a +1 into its physical attack as well. So that's the one thing I really love about Defiant on Bisharp. It just works very well on it. Now for its typing, I decided to get rid of the dark type characteristics and make it Fighting Steel, because like I'm saying, I'm trying to base this off of like a Power Ranger per se. Like I said, I'm not a big Power Ranger fan, so I believe Fighting Steel is the best typing for it, because for the fighting type characteristics, you got like the fighting stuff for like the Power Rangers and stuff, and then you got the steel for like the armor that they wear, or I guess some bungee suit, I guess, because it's not really armor, but nonetheless, you know what I mean. Fighting Steel, same typing as Lucario, so whatever Lucario's weak to, that's what Bisharp's weak to. Now, you can also go Dark Steel as well for Bisharp, but I just believe that Fighting Steel is better. I mean, this thing does get access to like Low Sweep and Brick Break and stuff, so you can also run a stab move if you decide to, but I just think Fighting Steel is the better typing for it. But like I said, if you want to go Dark Steel, then by all means go Dark Steel. I actually prefer either Dark Steel and or Fighting Steel, so either one works. I just decided to put Fighting Steel for this video. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this Y Mega Evolve video, don't forget to hit that like button, and also don't forget to comment and subscribe. I'm sorry this video was kind of all over the place, I guess, because I'm trying to like pre-record these a lot, because Friday Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire finally hit shelves, and I can't wait to play it. So I don't know if there's going to be a Y Mega Evolve either Friday or Sunday, so I might be taking those 2 days off just to play Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and then come back on Tuesday. So in 1 week on Tuesday, I'm going to be coming back with another Y Mega Evolve video, so that way people have more time to play Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, or should I say, I'll have more time to play Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So yeah, on Tuesday we're going to be talking about Mega Florges. You already know about why I'm talking about Mega Florges. I don't have to explain it. Mega Glalie. Oh, okay. So, but anyways, like I was saying, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this Y Mega Evolve video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to comment and subscribe. Tuesday, in 1 week, I'll be talking about Mega Florges. So this is White Boy for the win, and I'll catch you guys